20 years ago today, I was a 20-year-old junior at NYU with a front row seat to the end of the world. Science says that when you live through something traumatic, it becomes imprinted on your DNA and you actually pass it down to your children. I believe it because I feel a change in myself every time I flip the calendar from August to September. And I'm not quite myself again until I flipped onto October. Because it's not just a day, it's a season. I remember what I did on the 7th, and I remember what I did on the 9th, and I remember it was raining when I went to bed on the 10th, and I remember the next morning was gorgeous. NYU's classes resumed on Friday the 14th, so I dutifully made my way down to Washington Square, breathing in ashes of buildings and office supplies and airplanes and people. I was taking a class on ancient art that semester, and my professor began our first class back with a story on ancient Athens. She said the Acropolis was their most sacred spot, and they were building a temple to Athena there when the Persians invaded, destroyed the temple, and burned the Acropolis. For 30 years, the Athenians just left the ruins as they were and mourned what was taken from them. But then one day, they decided it was time to rebuild. They cleared away the rubble, and to replace what they had lost, they built the Parthenon. She concluded by saying that good can come from bad and beauty can come from suffering. And even now, with 20 years distance, I still don't believe her. But I want to. And maybe I will in the next 20 years. But for now, I spent this morning sipping tea sadly while staring out of my kitchen window at a perfect, cloudless sky, so reminiscent of another sky half of my lifetime ago. But in the next room, my kids, who literally carry 9/11 inside of them, were playing together after breakfast, and their laughter filled the whole apartment.